Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Ghazi. First, the headlines. Polling for by-election on one seat each of National Sindh and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa assemblies is underway. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism have martyred 3 more Kashmiri youth in Kulgam. In Yemen, 45 Houthi militants have been killed in Arab coalition forces' air raids on 2 separate targets. In the Asia Rugby Women's Sevens Trophy, Pakistan will play against Brunei at Bandar Seri Bhagwan this afternoon. And now the news in detail. Polling for by-election on one seat each of National Sindh and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa assemblies is in progress. The constituencies where the elections are being held include NA 247 Karachi, Sindh Assembly seat PS 111 and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Assembly seat PK 71. National Assembly seat NA 247 was vacated by President Arif Alvi, while PS 111 was vacated by Sindh Governor Imran Ismail, and PK 71 fell vacant after Shah Farman was appointed as Governor Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Meanwhile, Election Commission has said that expired national identity cards are valid for voting in today's by-elections. In a statement today, the ECP said voters are not allowed to bring mobile phones and cameras in polling stations. It said information about vote can be obtained by sending CNIC number at 8300. It said facilitation center at ECP will remain active till 6 p.m. Deputy Speaker National Assembly Qasim Khan Suri says the government is fully determined to eradicate corruption from the country. Addressing a function in Quetta today, he said a library equipped with all modern facilities will be established in Quetta in memory of the advocates martyred in the most tragic incident in the city on 8 August 2016. Deputy Speaker urged the lawyers community to support the government's anti-corruption campaign to get the society free of this menace. Minister for Water Resources Faisal Wauda says that the government will not allow theft of irrigation water by influential persons. Talking to media in Karachi today, he said the government will regularly check the incidents of theft of irrigation water by influential landlords and take action against them. Pakistan-Afghanistan border at Torkham was reopened for all sorts of traffic today. The border was closed for 2 days due to parliamentary elections in Afghanistan. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism have martyred 3 more Kashmiri youth during cordon and search operation in Laru area of Kulgam. Local police said the operation was jointly carried out by Indian Army, Central Reserve Police Force and Special Operation Group, creating a very tense situation for locals. The killing led to massive anti-India protests in the area. Dozens of civilians were injured in the forces firing on the protesters. Meanwhile, 2 Indian Army soldiers were injured when unknown persons hurled a grenade and then opened fire on an army patrolling party in Patan area of Pulwama district. In Afghanistan, parliamentary elections are underway on more than 400 polling stations on the second day today. Afghan election officials said the election process was extended to second day due to shortage of staff and technical problems on the first day of the election yesterday. In Yemen, 45 Houthi militants, including their leaders, have been killed in Arab coalition forces' air raids on 2 separate targets. According to reports, about 40 Houthi leaders were killed and several others wounded in a targeted air raid on their meeting in Hodeidah city. 30 Houthi militants were killed when a coalition aircraft launched another raid on their positions in Durahimi. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has called for transparent investigation of the killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. In a statement in Berlin, she also demanded accountability of those who are responsible for the killing of the journalist. In Costa Rica, 4 American tourists have been killed and another local tourist is missing due to floods in swollen river on the country's Pacific coast. In the Asia Rugby Women's Sevens trophy in Brunei, Pakistan has lost all its 4 matches played so far. Pakistan Women's Sevens trophy team was defeated by India 43-0 at Bandar Seri Bagwan today. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log in onto our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.